Hey, this is Lynn. Today's July 15th, 2024. I have just finished 59 weeks on the carnivore diet and I have some awesome results to share this week. I'm so excited. I'm sure I haven't created my thumbnail yet, but I'm sure when I do and you click on this, you're going to know why because I'm not hiding it. This is a good week. I've been waiting for this for a while. But anyways, I'm going to just go out and say it. I finally hit the 100-pound mark. What? I was shocked. I mean, I knew it was going to happen soon, but I've been hovering, kind of in the 90s. And I had a pretty decent drop a few weeks ago, and then I'm kind of hanging out. And yeah, so as of this week, as of today, I finally reached 100 pounds of weight loss. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I have probably 50, maybe 50 to go, I'm thinking. Not 100% sure, but we're going to see what my body settles. I'm looking at all the metrics and wanting easing my way into having all those metrics in the right healthy categories. So we're getting there. It's not fast. You can't go from being like 350 pounds to all of a sudden being a normal, healthy weight overnight. It takes time. It is a journey. But this is the first time in my life that I have been able to seriously stick to a eating plan. And it's because it is so simple. But I'm hoping that, this is just going to be more motivating for me. I mean, it's something that I've been really looking forward to for a long time. There's something about getting in the triple digits of weight loss that is really exciting. Like I've joined the 100 Club. That's awesome. So it's been a good week for me, honestly. And I think I felt like I had lost some weight. So I kind of went into this feeling a little bit confident. But if any of you are new here, I'll give a kind of a brief recap on why I started the carnivore diet in the first place. I understand that if you're not familiar with the carnivore diet and you haven't really dug in and learned and listened to the carnivore docs, listened to the testimonies of healing, read the comments under those testimonies, you're probably going, oh my gosh, what an insane, crazy, extreme diet. I get it. I completely understand. Because, I mean, my goodness, I was a GI nurse. My whole world was fiber, fruits, vegetables, and I haven't had fiber in over a year. So it's been 13 and a half months now. And yes, I do poop. So, and my gut is amazingly healthy and it feels wonderful. But weight loss was not my primary reason for changing my diet. Yes, I needed to lose weight. Absolutely. But I was totally disabled with Mast Cell Activation Syndrome. I had to retire early from nursing because of it. And I was very, very quickly becoming a cripple as far as walking goes as well. I have really struggled with walking, was limping everywhere, in head to toe pain. If you know anything about Mast Cell Activation Syndrome, there's anaphylactic reactions, other lower grade reactions that occur. My skin was horrifically in bad shape. I mean, horrible rosacea, boils, I mean, I had heart palpitations. My brain wasn't working. I couldn't even get my words out. My lungs couldn't catch a deep breath. My gut was horribly painful, inflamed. Very often I would have severe cramping, dizziness, blurred vision. I mean, the list goes on and on. Joint pain, muscle pain, bone pain. If you've been with me for a while, you know all this. But if you're new, I wanted to share at least a little bit of what I've been going through. And I have done some videos specifically on MCAS. And so if you don't know what it is, check it out. It is very much more common than even currently the medical doctors realize. And there are experts in Mast Cell Activation Syndrome who know how common it is. It is just horribly underdiagnosed because it is not easy to diagnose. And it doesn't present exactly the same way in everybody else. Your mast cells are in every single part of your body. And everything. And so some people have predominantly one type of symptom versus others. You can have absolutely opposite symptoms. You can have people who are like me, who have a form of polycythemia, not polycythemia vera, where you have a high red blood cell counts. Polycythemia vera is very, very high red blood cell counts, where you have to get phlebotomy, therapeutic phlebotomy. But so I have a little bit high, okay, not alarmingly, but a little bit. So polycythemia. But you have other people who are the complete opposite, who have anemia, and it's still a mast cell activated problem. You have people who have their bone density is too high. You got your bones are creating too much. And then you have people like me, bone density was too low, where there's osteoporosis, which I'm so happy because of the carnivore diet now. My bone density isn't within the normal range. It's in the middle of the normal range. So anyways, that's why I changed my diet. My husband suggested I do something because, man, I was in bad shape. I was completely disabled. And I was desperate. And so many of us start doing this because we are desperate. Nothing else is working. And so I did this, and I have had nothing but amazing results. And my journey is not done. No, it's not done. And but I am functional now. I do not have the mast cell reactions that I had before. I'm not ending up in the ER anymore. I haven't had to take my rescue meds for so long. I mean, I can't even remember the last time. I probably have to go back in my videos because I did report it the last time. It was probably 4, maybe so months ago. But yeah, I actually was able to go to a concert with my daughter. I know it was the week before last. That's something that may seem like nothing, but my mast cells react to noise vibration. So I wasn't even able to go into church until after the music before. And now I can, because the noise, and I wasn't able to go to a concert because it was visually stimulating, but it was the sound really was what was the difficult thing. Like my mast cells would get activated very easily. I can handle some sun now. I can handle some heat now. UV rays would cause a mast cell reaction. Even in like 70 degrees, I would get throat swelling, dizziness, nausea, blurred vision. So I'm so much better. It's just been unbelievable. Now, last week I mentioned that I noticed that I was able to tolerate some higher histamine foods. And I did mention being careful, and I do try to be careful. I'm kind of playing around with like, where's that threshold? And I think I found it this week. I think I crossed it this week. I did not have any severe MCAS reactions, but I did have, I made an amazing carnivore clam chowder soup. It is I'll post a link. Elle Marie, Dr. Chafee's girlfriend, is the one who posted a short on her clam chowder recipe. And so I made it for Dave because Dave, I mean, he's carnivore, but he doesn't have the health issues that I have. And so he does like to have some variety. He's, struggles a little bit with just eating beef all the time. I'm okay with that. But I did make it for him. He said it was absolutely amazing. And I did have some. I didn't have a ton, but I did have some. And then a couple times during the week, I had a couple bites of cheese. And then I did have he was making dinner and he made a power bowl. So it was actually not just the egg yolks for me. It was actually whole scrambled eggs. Now I did take my DHIST, which has a DAO in it. I actually know, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, I took my DHIST before I ate the eggs instead of my DAO enzyme. Maybe that's why I ended up having a bit of a reaction. I have 2 products. I have DHIST, which is kind of a maintenance thing when it comes to your mast cells. And it has like quercetin, it has some NEC, it has some stinging nettle. It has a bunch of things that are really good for mast cell stabilization. But then I have my DAO enzyme, which is called Histamine Digest. Yeah, now that I'm thinking of it, I didn't take Histamine Digest before I ate the eggs. I took Dehist. So Histamine Digest is the enzyme. Ah, okay, light bulb just went on. But anyways, I ended up with some heart palpitations. Nothing severe, just a little bit, some heart palpitations. And then I did also end up eating a piece of some steak, and it was delicious, but it probably was in the fridge a little bit too long. I have to be really careful when it comes to fresh meat. I can't keep it in the fridge very long. We need to cook it either that day or the next day, and we waited a little bit too long. And I ended up I was in the bathroom a lot that day and had some pretty serious abdominal cramping, to be honest. And so the longer uncooked meat sits in the refrigerator, the more it builds up histamine. So despite that, I still had amazing results this week. So I'm backing off. I'm really testing out, like I said, where I am at with what I can handle with histamine. And if you've watched my histamine video, you know about the histamine bucket. It fills up, and you can be asymptomatic as it's filling up, but then one thing will make it overflow and then you have symptoms. So that did happen for me. So now I am letting my histamine bucket drain, and I'm good. So anyways, that was something that happened this week. My sleep is slowly improving. It's getting better. I'm feeling okay, getting up earlier, trying to get to bed earlier, trying to get to sleep earlier. I've been listening to some stuff and keep trying. Not every night I'm keeping my phone away from me, but when I don't have my phone away from me, I'm trying to listen to some things that are relaxing that helps me go to sleep. So that's working. Okay. All right. Oh, new fitness challenge. If you're watching me and Lindy from Limitless Lindy, we've been doing a fitness challenge, and I can't say we finished our arm workout. We finished doing it daily. And so we started a new fitness challenge on Friday, and it is fun. If you've been doing the arm challenge with us, that one's not fun. It's hard. It's actually been really hard. I think we're getting some results. It's slow in coming. Some people that are doing it with us have said that they've lost an inch on their arms. So that's fantastic. But we started a kind of a get moving fitness challenge, and there's a video linked in my live stream from Friday that shows you this guy who does these really fun videos where it's kind of basically walking, a lot of walking in place, and then a little bit of movement to set to some fun music. And we're just going to be not necessarily doing just one of his videos, but messing around and see, do one video one day and another day, and find out what we enjoy doing. And but it's to get us moving and get more active, because Lindy and I both, her more than me, but came from extremely sedentary lifestyles. When you are so morbidly obese that you can barely move and you're in so much pain, the recliner is your place to be. That's it. And so we are hoping to really get ourselves moving more. And one of Lindy's goals, which I really appreciate, is to actually enjoy and look forward to getting some exercise each day. That's a fantastic goal, and that's my goal too. I listen to people who absolutely love and they crave their exercise, and I want to be there. I know I'll get there, but I'm not there yet. But so far, I did one of his videos, had fun, enjoyed it, felt good, which is another amazing thing, because with Mast Cell Activation Syndrome, exercise intolerance is a thing. I could not exercise in the past. I would exercise and I would feel worse. And very often it would put me in bed for several days. And I'm just excited. I can exercise now and I don't feel worse, and I don't end up in bed, and I don't have the days of recovery. Who wants to exercise when it makes you feel worse? That's a real thing. I mean, exercise intolerance is a real thing. So I'm very happy that I can actually exercise now. And so it's a matter of building up my stamina and building up to being able to do more and more. So this is a really good place for us to start. His videos aren't super long. I think there's some that are 8 minutes, there's some that are 15 minutes, and in between, so pick one that you want to try and try it. Let me know what you think. It's fun. I'm really enjoying it. We are also continuing the arm workout though, but I'm only doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We did learn from you who gave us feedback that it's really good if you're doing a workout like that to have a day of rest in between. So I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the arm workout, and then, but every day or maybe 6 days a week, we'll see the other exercise video workout. So anyways, join us. It's good. We're having fun, and we're doing a live stream every Friday to report and give updates on how we're doing and talk to you and have you join in on the live chat and share how you're doing as well. So it's been really awesome. And then lastly, before I get to my actual metrics, I'm going to grab this book. My book club, we started a new book this week. We're going through this book, Good Energy by Casey Means. She is not carnivore, but she's very intelligent, and has some really great information. We're not stuck on just listening to carnivore people. We want to listen to anybody who has something intelligent to say and who's done their research. And she has very commendable what she did. She left her job, her very, very well-paying, prestigious job as a surgeon, and just shy of finishing her residency. And she says that she had like multiple offers from very, very prestigious positions, mid six-figure salaries. I mean, she could have continued and lived a very comfortable life, but her conscience would not allow her to do that because she could see that she was not getting to the root cause of her patient's problems. So we dug in. We thought we were going to do 2 chapters this week. We only got through the introduction in chapter 1 because there's a lot of meat and we had a lot to discuss. So the first session went a little long. Next week, we're only doing chapter 2. We have learned our lesson. These are meaty chapters. So join us. Hopefully you'll get something out of it, learn something. We are definitely learning something. I like her writing style, so that's good. Okay, so on to my official results for this week. So I weighed in this morning at 239.2. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? 239.2. So not only did I break the 240 mark, and I'm in the 230s now, but I crossed 100 pounds. So my initial weigh-in was May 31st of 2023. I weighed in at 339.6. So I'm now 239.2. So that's 100.4 pounds of weight loss total. So this week my weight loss was 2.6 pounds. So that's great. It's a good, healthy weight loss. My fat-free body weight went up by 0.4. And it was that muscle. So last week I mentioned, I lost 0.4 muscle. Like, should I be worried about this? And I decided not to worry. And I was right. My muscle's back where it was. It was an anomaly. Could have been my scales. Could have been, someone mentioned moisture on my feet because it was hot and sweaty. I don't know. But my muscle is back where it was before. So I'm not worried. And I didn't do any like weightlifting or anything. I just ate the way I usually do, and I just the same amount of exercise that I usually do. So I'm chalking it up to an anomaly. I'm okay with that. So other than that, my bone mass stayed the same. Water for this week stayed the same. So my actual fat loss for the week was 3.0, which is phenomenal. 3 extra pounds of fat gone. I'm happy. And that's despite me eating some clam chowder, which is heavy whipping cream. And I had stopped doing the heavy cream daily in my coffee, and I've stopped coffee. And so I was curious to see what would happen if I actually ate some of that clam chowder. And honestly, clams are high histamine. It's shellfish. And I did take my histamine digest before eating the clam chowder. But it's only 3 ingredients. Oh, it's bacon. Bacon's high histamine. So it was the heavy whipping cream, clams, and bacon. And you cook it down and you use the clam juice from the cans of clams. And it was so good. Like Dave said, this is restaurant quality. And we live in the Pacific Northwest. where seafood abounds. So we know good clam chowder. We have got the best clam chowder here. So I got a big 2 thumbs up from him on it, and he said it was amazing. So I highly recommend, if you are not having histamine issues and you can handle heavy whipping cream, I wouldn't recommend necessarily having it every single day because it is a lot of heavy whipping cream. But if you want something that's just change things up, it's delicious. It's really, really pretty amazing, and it keeps well. One thing I would recommend, it does solidify a lot because of the cream in the fridge. And the first time I reheated some for him, it blew up. I fortunately had a cover, but it was only like a paper towel, and so some of it got under the paper towel and onto my microwave. And so I probably should have heated it up in a saucepan, but I didn't. I heated it up in the microwave. So I learned, if you're going to heat it up in the microwave, do 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir until you get it at the heat you want. Don't just, I was going to stir it a minute. I put it in for a minute, and before the minute, it exploded. So anyways, that's just my little tip if you're going to make the clam chowder. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we have no issues with the bone. I mean, bone is right back where it started from, muscle right back where it started from. So my scale loss since the beginning is 100.4 pounds. Woohoo! Yay! Happy, happy, happy. And my fat-free body weight, the good tissue, has gone up by 26.8 pounds. And 25.4 of that is muscle, 1.6 of that is bone, and that means the other 0.2 is fluid down overall this week. Again, if you've hung out with me long enough, you know 1 week my fluid's up 0.2, 1 week it's down 0.2 or maybe 0.4, up and down, up and down, and up and down. And basically my net fluid gain or loss since the beginning has been pretty flat line at 0. So with the 100.4 scale loss plus the 26.8 pounds of good tissue gain, that means my fat loss as of today is 127.2 pounds. That's a whole person. I've lost a whole person of fat. That's a normal, healthy sized female. Yeah, obviously depending on height. But I mean, if it was me at 5'8" and 127 pounds, I'd be too thin. That's below the normal range for my height. But you know, if you're 5'5", 5'4", 127 pounds, that's normal healthy weight. So I've lost a whole person, and it feels amazing. I can't wait to see how it feels when I'm finally within that healthy range for myself, and to see what more changes I experience. I mean, I've already experienced so many incredible changes. I can't even imagine what that's going to be like. And I do anticipate that the weight loss is going to be slower as I get closer and closer to my ideal weight. That is okay. I've already seen so many incredible health benefits from eating this way that I'm fine. I'm just going to keep eating this way. There's no reason for me to stop. I mean, and everyone tells me, oh my gosh, you look amazing. You look so healthy. Your skin looks great. You know, you're looking so much healthier. And so that's really for me a gauge that yes, I'm on the right track. And this is the thing I need to be doing. Yeah. So super excited. And to boot, my cholesterol's great. My triglycerides are down. My HDL's up. This is a heart healthy diet. Holy cow. And so don't worry about me and my heart palpitations. That's histamine. That's not the diet. That's my mast cell disease. This is a heart healthy diet. Go watch Dr. Ovadia. He will tell you this is a very heart healthy diet. The heart loves ketones. And that's what we're doing. We're putting our body in a state of nutritional ketosis. The heart loves ketones. And, you know, I don't need to feed myself glucose. Your body produces the glucose it needs. We don't have to give it more. And I've learned that, and I've learned how healthy you can be eating just meat, fat, and I'm loving it. So Anyways, I think that's it for this week. So I am so excited that I finally reached 100 pounds of weight loss. Yay! Thank you, all of you who have been with me since the beginning. I cannot tell you how much you have inspired and encouraged me. Unbelievable. I mean, the carnivore community is amazing, and I'm so, so grateful to have you guys here and listening to me chatter on and on every week, because I do chatter. I don't do this in 8 minutes or 10 minutes. I am a chatty person, which, like, it's my channel. So if I want to talk, I talk. But I'm so happy that so many of you are here for it. It makes me feel very good to know that there's that support out there. And, I'm getting a little bit behind with responding to comments because I'm working so much on healing humanity, and there's other things I've been working on. I've been working on a children's book that is going to be published hopefully any day now, that's going to be out there to support the Healing Humanity documentary. So I'll be making some announcements about that. Hopefully Carrie from Homestead How will have it available and show you on his channel too. We've got some chatting to do about our approach, how we're going to get the word out to the masses that we've got this book. It's on the Carnivore Diet for parents, grandparents. You want to help your kids. It's a comic strip, and it's got coloring pages, activity pages, and Amy D. Hosp is the co-author and co-illustrator. We've been working on this together, and so we're pretty excited. We're just like waiting patiently to have the word that it's clear for publication. It should be coming any moment. We've had to do some edits here and there just for formatting, but anyways, I'll be making an announcement once we got that ready and available. But thank you guys so much for all of your support. It means absolutely the world to me. And I am going to sign off finally. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.